When approaching a roundabout in Ontario, senior drivers must A. Yield to traffic on the left. B. Enter quickly without stopping. C. Signal only when entering. D. Yield to traffic already in the roundabout. Answer, D. Vehicles inside the roundabout have the right-of-way. Approaching drivers must yield. What is the maximum speed limit in cities, towns, and villages unless otherwise posted? A. 40 km per hour. B. 50 km per hour. C. 60 km per hour. D. 70 km per hour. Answer, B. In built-up areas, the default speed limit is 50 km per hour unless posted otherwise. When must headlights be turned on in Ontario? A. 1 hour after sunset. B. Between dusk and dawn. C. From sunset to sunrise or when visibility is poor. D. Only when raining. Answer, C. Drivers must use headlights between sunset and sunrise or when visibility is below 150 meters. What is the correct response to a flashing red traffic light? A. Slow down and proceed. B. Stop, then go when safe. C. Stop only if turning. D. Ignore and continue. Answer, B. A flashing red light is treated like a stop sign. Come to a full stop, then proceed when clear. Senior drivers should check blind spots by A. Using only mirrors. B. Turning their head to look over their shoulder. C. Asking passengers. D. Honking before changing lanes. Answer, B. A shoulder check is essential to detect vehicles in blind spots before changing lanes. What is the purpose of the 2-second rule? A. To increase speed. B. To judge turning distance. C. To maintain safe following distance. D. To avoid passing. Answer, C. The 2-second rule helps maintain a safe gap between your car and the vehicle ahead. If you start to feel drowsy while driving, you should A. Open the window. B. Increase the volume. C. Pull over and rest. D. Drive faster to stay alert. Answer, C. If tired, stop driving and rest. Fatigue impairs reaction time and judgment. What does a yellow diamond-shaped sign indicate? A. Warning. B. Regulation. C. Prohibited action. D. Mandatory turn. Answer, A. Yellow diamond signs warn drivers about road conditions or hazards ahead. What should a driver do when an emergency vehicle approaches with lights and sirens? A. Speed up and move ahead. B. Pull over to the right and stop. C. Continue driving normally. D. Turn on hazard lights and keep moving. Answer, B. Pull to the right and stop safely until the emergency vehicle passes. At a pedestrian crossover, a driver must A. Stop only if pedestrians are running. B. Slow down and beep. C. Stop and yield to all pedestrians. D. Honk and drive through quickly. Answer, C. Drivers must stop and allow all pedestrians to completely cross before proceeding. What should you do if your wheels drop off the road onto the shoulder? A. Steer sharply back. B. Brake hard immediately. C. Ease off the gas and return when safe. D. Stop in the shoulder. Answer, C. Stay calm, slow down, and return to the road when it's safe and clear. How often must Ontario senior drivers aged 80+ renew their license? A. Every 3 years. B. Every 5 years. C. Every 2 years. D. Every year. Answer, C. Senior drivers 80+ must renew their license every 2 years, including a vision test and group session. What does a solid white line on the road mean? A. Passing is allowed. B. Stay in your lane. C. You must stop. D. Yield to oncoming traffic. Answer, B. Solid white lines separate lanes and indicate you should not change lanes. What should you do before backing out of a driveway? A. Use your rearview mirror only. B. Rely on the backup camera. C. Walk around and check behind the vehicle. D. Honk twice. Answer, C. Always check for children, pedestrians, or obstacles before reversing. Which situation increases the stopping distance for a senior driver? A. Bright daylight. B. Light traffic. C. Wet or icy roads. D. Smooth pavement. Answer, C. Slippery surfaces significantly increase stopping distance and require more caution. When is it legal to make a right turn on red in Ontario? A. After stopping and yielding. B. Without stopping. C. At any intersection. D. Only at traffic circles. Answer, A. You may turn right on red after making a full stop and yielding to others. What is the minimum distance to stop from a school bus with flashing red lights? A. 3 meters. B. 6 meters. C. 20 meters. D. 10 meters. Answer, C. Drivers must stop at least 20 meters away in both directions, unless on a divided highway. What should a driver do if they hear a horn while at an intersection? A. Accelerate quickly. B. Check surroundings before proceeding. C. Honk back. D. Ignore and proceed. Answer, B. Stay alert and check mirrors and blind spots before continuing. What is the purpose of anti-lock braking systems, ABS? A. Decrease tire pressure. B. Reduce engine power. C. Prevent wheels from locking. D. Increase brake wear. Answer, C. ABS prevents skidding and helps maintain steering control during hard braking. When driving in fog, you should use A. High beam headlights. B. Hazard lights only. C. Low beam headlights. D. No lights. Answer, C. Low beams reduce glare and improve visibility in foggy conditions. If traffic lights are not working at an intersection, you should A. Treat it as a four-way stop. B. Ignore and go. C. Accelerate through. D. Wait for a police officer. Answer, A. When signals are out, treat the intersection like a four-way stop. How can you reduce glare when driving at night? A. Use high beams at all times. B. Look directly at headlights. C. Look to the right edge of your lane. D. Wear sunglasses. Answer, C. Looking toward the lane edge helps avoid being blinded by oncoming headlights. What is considered distracted driving? A. Looking at your dashboard. B. Drinking water. C. Using a handheld phone. D. Glancing in the mirror. Answer, C. Using a phone or other devices while driving is legally considered distraction. If you feel confused while driving, you should A. Continue at normal speed. B. Pull over and stop safely. C. Call a friend. D. Speed up to get home faster. Answer, B. If you're overwhelmed, pull over safely until you feel ready to continue. What is defensive driving? A. Driving slowly at all times. B. Avoiding any lane change. C. Staying alert, anticipating hazards. D. Speeding to avoid traffic. Answer, C. Defensive drivers stay aware and anticipate the actions of others to prevent crashes.